Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and this is Olemekin Black, and today I'm here to share how to configure IP address using a server. To do that, most of my colleagues used to do that, but and after that it shows a paper, and I'm here today to guide you to do that. So first of all, I know that you know how to use a Cisco packet trace, so I won't waste much time there to tell you do this and do that. So let's go to the straight point. So now you have a 3 or 4 pieces. It depends how many pieces you want to use, or a device that you want to use to receive an IP address by using a DHCP. So, and you have a switch. You connect the switch to the PCs or the device that you selected. You connect through using the through cable to connect to from switch to a device, and you select your server, the server that you want to say, and do is one server that you select, not 2 or 3. It depends. Sometimes maybe you want to have a multiple VLANs, then maybe you can select more than one server, but for now we are dealing with one VLAN. So after you select your server, that's one server, you connect to your switch as well. Okay, so after that, the first thing, you have to go to the switch, and then you enter a global configuration mode. That's enable. That's for sometimes I use EN for short. Then you click enter, then you type config T, you click enter, then you leave the switch. Now you are done with the switch. So the main focus will go to the server. Okay, the server first thing. The place where you have to go is to go to after you clicking the server, you will see something will pop out on the top bottom. You will see physical, and you see config, and then you also see services, and you see desktop. So you make sure you click the desktop. After clicking the desktop, you see a pop-up menu will come. Then you have to select IP configuration. Yes, that's what you select. Then after you select the IP configuration, the next thing you see a static IP address and a DHCP. So once it is on the static, you leave it on the static, and you have to type in the IP address you wanted to use. So on the static IP address, you write maybe 192.168.50.10. that is your IP address, a static. After that, leave that tab, and then you go to the services. Yes, that's the next place you go to the services, and after go to the services, something will pop up again, and you will see what is it called, HTTP. It will come the horizontal side. You see HTTP, you see DHCP. You click the DHCP. After clicking the DHCP, another thing will pop up. That's you see pool name, and you see default gateway, you see DNS service server, you see start IP address. That's where you put all the information that you wanted to you wanted it to work. Yes. So then immediately you click the DHCP, you see an IP address already there. So it means the static IP address that you made will appear there. So the change that you will do is the pool name. Which name do you want to use? Do you want to use a HR, or do you want to use whatever name that you want to use? You put it there. Maybe for example HR, or sometimes some people use HR pool. You can write only HR and it works. Then you come to the default gateway. Default gateway, you can decide to use the IP address that you used on the static as your default gateway. So for example, you want to use this IP address that you set, so it will be 192.168.50.1. that will be your default gateway. And the DNS, you can use 8.8.8.8, that 4S, or you can use 1.1.1.1. that's your DNS server. And after that, your start IP address is already there. So only thing is the last digits. That's how you want to create a room. How many rooms that you want to create? So let's say 100 rooms. So it will be 192.168.50.100. that is your start IP address. Then after that, your subnet is already there. You don't need to touch anything. If your IP address is class A, it will show as class A. If it's class B, it will show as class B. But for our own, it's class C. That's why it's 255.255.255.0. That's our subnet IP address. Then the next thing you will see is maximum number of users. So this is where you want to, maybe you are going to limit people to get access, or you want to leave a room for others to use in the future. So for now, maybe right now you want 40 people to have access to the internet, though after 40 there's still another room, because you said you are creating 100 rooms. So when you subtract 40 from the 100, it will have 60 rooms left. So that 60 room left is the future, and the 40 is for available use now. So okay, so after selecting or type the 40 at the maximum number of users, then the next thing you see is that's I think it is what is called is something TFTP. Yes, TFTP server, and then also you see WLC address. So as for that one, you leave it like that, because that place you see 0.0.0.0, these two places is 0.0.0.0.0. You leave that place, you won't touch it. Then after that, you come and click add. After add, then you come and click. After add, then it will pop up. You check down there under your configuration. You will see down there, you will see maybe the name that you use HR, and you see HR dot something dot something. So you click that name and then you click save. It will highlight it to blue. You click save, it will highlight it to a brownish or darkest light dark, something like that, and you are done. After that, you leave that tab and then go to any PC that you want to request an IP address. You click maybe a one PC, you click, you go to desktop. After go to desktop, you see a static IP address, and then you see a DHCP address. Since your device do not have an IP address, you go to a DHCP, then you click the DHCP, and the DHCP requests an IP address. So you see a requesting of an IP address. If the IP, or the process that you did is on the right path, or it's legit process, you see an IP address will pop up at your PC. And let's say you select 40 as your user available for the device to use it. Then after that, you see IP address will come, maybe for example 192.168.50.4, and the next IP, the next device to be 192.168.50.14. it can be randomly. It's not necessary that maybe you are having a 5 device, and this 5 device, if one is .1, other one will be .2, or other one will be .3. It's not, it won't be like that. It will come randomly, but at the end of the day, you get an IP address which will be within that's the number of users that you selected. And these are the process of how to set up an IP address using a server. Thank you. See you next time.